All right, here we go. Parker's in the car with me. Say howdy, dude. Let's say howdy, dude. And we are headed to Caribou Coffee. Everybody needs to support Caribou Coffee. Have you seen their mints and gum and bottled water and all that? It's a Christian ministry. I think 50% of the proceeds go toward medical missions and different things like that. It's cool as heck. But just wanted to let you know about New Year's Day prayer at iHope, and we're going to be contending for an outpouring here in Detroit, and so that'll be at noon on Saturday, and we'll pray for an hour or so, and so be sure to check into that. And then, if you're not on the email list, by the way, you need to subscribe. I've been sending out a lot of articles, prophetic words, calls to action, things like that. And, if you stop and think about it, how can we know how we are to respond, what we are supposed to do, if we don't communicate and, if we're not in the loop? And one of the things that I was hitting on regarding communication and regarding revival is that we have to be, in the 24/7 church, we have to be continually on task night and day, just like a doctor back in the olden days, right? Or even nowadays, where they're on 24/7. There's no vacation from being a doctor. Well, that's how it is, as ministers. And so, for example, we are, Detroit Revival Church. We're a prophetic command center for the region, and it's one of our mandates. And so the idea is that we're positioning ourselves to hear God regarding strategy for the region. And what happens is God will, give us a download of a strategy, and then we relay the information and call people into whatever it is that God's calling them into, whatever that call to action is. And so, today's Thursday, so let's say when I land here at Caribou, God just downloads something into my spirit, and everybody that's associated with revival in Detroit would have a part to play in that. And so if we're not communicating, if we're not, receiving emails and watching videos and things like that as just part of our daily routine, then we're going to miss out on mandates. And we got to be careful with that out of sight, out of mind syndrome, that we presume that if we just don't know about it, then everything's cool. Well, life goes on. It's not cool. We've got to be responsive. So and of course there's a lot of really solid, when you talk about nationally, internationally, there's solid prophetic resources, things that we need to consider. But it gets more specific and more targeted the more local it is. And so those of you in Detroit, by all means, respond and let me know what you think. And so yeah, what if there was a call to action to have a prayer meeting tonight at 7 o'clock? And if we're not checking our emails, we're not going to be able to get that. That's why I believe in even texting and all of this kind of stuff, where I carry this phone here that I'm recording this video on. Oops, in a parking garage here, having an accident almost. And I honked at somebody, didn't mean to. She's like, "What are you honking at me for?" And I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to park. Here we go. And I know some of you are going to email me and say, "You shouldn't be doing that while driving." I'll settle down. I'm just going like 3 miles an hour in a parking garage here. So I'll finish by saying this. Texting and all this stuff, in this phone right here, anytime someone sends me an email, I'm getting it right away. It doesn't always mean that I'm able to sit back and think out a response immediately, although I often do. And so yeah, whether it's you can sign up for text alerts at just text follow revival info. That's all. The follow is one word, and then revival info is one word. Follow revival info, and send that to 40404. and that way you'll get text messages whenever anything of radical importance is happening. So anyway, yep, we need to stay in position and be alert and responsive. And it's dark in here now. Say hi, Parker. No one can see you. So where are we going?
Caribou.
You want to go to the Gap first?
Nope.
Too bad. Say bye, everybody. Bye.